Top 5 altcoins for your 2025 crypto portfolio. In 2017, a college student invested just $500 into Ethereum. By 2021, that tiny investment had grown into over $150,000. At the same time, another guy bet everything on a hyped coin and watched it crash to zero overnight. This is the brutal reality of crypto. It can make you rich, or it can destroy you. But here's the truth they don't tell you. It's not about chasing every coin. It's about building a smart portfolio with the right altcoins at the right time. And 2025? It could be the biggest altcoin season we've seen since the birth of Bitcoin. In this video, I'm going to reveal the top 5 altcoins you should be watching if you want to grow your crypto portfolio, survive the risks, and maybe even change your financial future. Stick with me until the end, because missing even one of these coins could mean missing your shot at the next big crypto wave. Part 1. Altcoin number 1. Ethereum, ETH, the king of smart contracts. If Bitcoin is digital gold, then Ethereum is digital oil, the fuel that powers the entire crypto ecosystem. Back in 2015, Ethereum launched with a crazy idea. What if blockchain wasn't just money, but a platform where you could build apps, games, finance, and even entire worlds? Fast forward to today. Over 70% of crypto projects are built on Ethereum. NFTs, DeFi, and Web3, all powered by Ethereum. Major companies like Visa, Microsoft, and JP Morgan are testing apps on Ethereum. But here's the story that proves Ethereum's real power. In 2017, a young developer built a simple lending app on Ethereum. That app later grew into Aave, one of the biggest DeFi protocols in the world, handling billions of dollars. A college idea turned into a billion-dollar business, all thanks to Ethereum's blockchain. Now, why does this matter for 2025? Ethereum's long-awaited scalability upgrades, sharding plus proof-of-stake improvements, will make it faster, cheaper, and greener. Institutional investors are quietly buying Ethereum because they know it's not just a coin, it's the backbone of the future internet. If 2025 becomes another altcoin season, Ethereum will almost certainly lead the charge. So if you're building a smart portfolio, Ethereum is like the foundation of your house. It's not the flashiest, it's not the riskiest, but without it, the rest of your portfolio could collapse. In the world of crypto, speed is everything. No project embodies that more than Solana. When it launched in 2020, most people ignored it. Another Ethereum copycat, they said. But then, Solana started breaking records. Over 65,000 transactions per second. Fees so cheap you can send millions for less than a penny. A growing ecosystem of apps, games, and NFT marketplaces. Here's a real story. In 2021, a small gaming studio built a play-to-earn game on Solana. They had no big funding, no Wall Street backing. But the game exploded, attracting hundreds of thousands of players. Why? Because Solana's speed and low cost made it possible for everyday people, even in poorer countries, to join the crypto gaming revolution. By 2025, Solana is positioned to be the chain of the masses. Developers love it because it's fast and scalable. Investors love it because it's affordable compared to Ethereum. And big brands are quietly testing Solana for payments and apps. Yes, Solana had outages in the past. Critics called it unreliable. But each setback led to upgrades, and today, it's stronger than ever. For your 2025 portfolio, Solana is the high-risk, high-reward play. If Ethereum is the safe bet, Solana is the rocket ship. It might stumble, but if it takes off, the gains could be explosive. In the early days of Ethereum, people were excited until they tried to use it. High fees. Slow transactions. For many small investors, it was a nightmare. That's when Polygon Matic stepped in. It became the bridge that solved Ethereum's problems by creating faster, cheaper side roads to the Ethereum highway. Here's the story that made headlines. In 2021, Starbucks, Yes, the coffee giant, announced a partnership with Polygon to launch their NFT reward system. Think about that. A global brand with millions of customers trusted Polygon to bring Web3 to everyday people. And it didn't stop there. Major companies like Disney, Adidas, and Reddit also started testing Polygon for NFTs and loyalty programs. Developers love it because it's Ethereum compatible but cheaper. Investors love it because it actually has real-world adoption. By 2025, Polygon isn't just a helper project. It's becoming the go-to platform for mainstream brands entering crypto. And here's why it matters for your portfolio. While Ethereum is the giant and Solana is the speedster, Polygon is the bridge that connects crypto to the real world. If businesses keep choosing Polygon for apps, games, and rewards, its value could skyrocket. For the smart investor, Polygon is like owning the toll roads on the crypto superhighway. Every time someone drives across, you get paid. While the world of crypto often looks like a wild casino, Cardano, ADA, has always taken a different path. It was founded by Charles Hoskinson, one of Ethereum's original co-founders, with one mission: to build a blockchain that's not just fast, but scientifically tested, peer-reviewed, and sustainable. For years, critics mocked it. Too slow. Too boring. Too academic. But then came the breakthrough. In 2021, Cardano finally launched smart contracts. By 2023, it had over 1,000 decentralized apps in development. And by 2024, African governments and universities started testing Cardano for real-world identity systems and finance. Here's a story that shows its vision. In Ethiopia, Cardano partnered with the Ministry of Education to create a blockchain system for verifying student records. Millions of students could have their achievements recorded securely, something no other chain had attempted on that scale. Why does this matter for your 2025 portfolio? Cardano may not pump as fast as Solana or Polygon, but its long-term partnerships with governments, NGOs, and universities give it stability. It has one of the most loyal communities in crypto, people who call themselves Cardano believers. And with its energy-efficient proof-of-stake model, it's also aligned with the future of green finance. Cardano is like the tortoise in the race. It may move slower, but sometimes the tortoise wins in the end. For investors, AD is the coin that adds balance and credibility to your crypto portfolio. Most people outside crypto never even hear about Chainlink, Link. And yet, without it, half the industry would collapse. Here's why. Blockchains are great at storing data, but they can't fetch information from the real world. That's where Chainlink comes in. It's the bridge between blockchain and reality. Want your smart contract to know the price of Bitcoin in real time? Want to trigger an insurance payout when there's a flood? Want a DeFi app to calculate interest based on global markets? All of this is powered by Chainlink's oracles. And here's a true story. During the DeFi boom of 2020, hundreds of new lending and trading apps exploded. Almost all of them used Chainlink oracles to get price data. Without Chainlink, billions in DeFi trades wouldn't have been possible. By 2025, Chainlink is becoming even bigger. It's integrating with banks and institutions who need trusted data feeds. It's expanding into real-world asset tokenization, letting physical things like real estate or commodities be represented on the blockchain. It's already partnered with giants like Google Cloud, Swift, and Oracle. Chainlink isn't flashy. It's not the coin everyone brags about at parties. But it's like the electric grid. You don't think about it until it's gone. And that's when you realize everything runs on it. For your 2025 portfolio, Link is the underrated gem. The quiet workhorse that powers the future of finance. And there you have it, the top 5 altcoins that could shape your 2025 crypto portfolio. But let me leave you with this. In every bull run, fortunes are made, and fortunes are lost. The people who win aren't always the smartest or the luckiest. They're the ones who prepared. They're the ones who studied. They're the ones who took action while others hesitated. Maybe Ethereum will continue to dominate. Maybe Solana will explode with speed. Maybe Polygon will bridge the world to Web 3. Maybe Cardano's slow and steady vision will finally pay off. And maybe Chainlink, the invisible giant, will hold it all together. But none of this matters unless you make a move. Because the truth is, watching opportunities pass by doesn't build wealth. Acting on them does. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just be a viewer. Be a builder, be an investor, be a doer. If this video gave you value, then hit subscribe right now and turn on the bell. Because the next video, it might reveal the one strategy that could 10x your portfolio. And remember this. The future doesn't belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who prepare. I'll see you in the next one.